And we are the Corpsepaint Show. Be right back. Hey, quick note. Lily Lurid is our coronavirus czar for this show. And what that means is she is monitoring all of you. But you have to join her on in the chat room on our live Facebook feed. So Facebook page for Corpsepaint Show, and then join us with comments, questions, anything like that. Relay them all to us. Are you getting some already?
Already.
What?
Richard Nettleton says hello.
Richard! We appreciate Richard a lot. We have a cool guest for the first half of the show. His name is EMIR SKALONJA. And so he is a prolific filmmaker and writer, and we're honored to have him and talk about his current projects, past project, and we'll show some trailers and talk about all of his exploitation and gore films. So we're very, very happy to bring on EMIR SKALONJA. How are you, EMIR?
Excellent. How are you?
Man, real good. It's great to have you as part of the Corpsepaint Show, and now you're part of the family.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited.
Hey, a couple of things. I don't know if you can see what I'm holding up. We're going to switch over here and toggle over in a second. I have got a couple of things that you... Yeah, look.
Oh, very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, look at this one.
Awesome. That's actually my first one I ever wrote. So
The Righteous Maleficia?
Maleficia, yep. Thank you.
Okay, so these are actually, two of them are going to be guests for the ladies to my left. And Righteous Maleficia, this one is badass. So that one is going to you, Lily. Offerings of Flesh, RAH STITCHEZ, Abraham. That one is for you.
Oh, thank you.
So our guest EMIR wrote these, and especially that one you've got, RAH, is great read. It's a collection of a lot of short stories. I have not jumped into the other two yet, but hey, thank you, EMIR.
Well, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it.
Hey, was Till Death Do Us Rot and Early? Can we talk about that one?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, and so will you kind of give me the premise of that movie? The husband turns into a zombie, but the wife still wants to remain married?
Sure, yeah. So it actually started as a short film about 3 or 4 years ago. And it was like a 50s type deal with, just an ordinary housewife, pearl polka dotted dress, just stay-at-home wife, cleaning, cooking, performing like her 50s style womanly duties. So it kind of talks about, marriage and like what the wife would go, like what lengths she would go to, remain a wife and be faithful. So we did only like a 13-minute film a few years ago, and then we're like, there's so much story to be explored that we can actually just stretch it out into like an 80-minute film, which is what we did. So basically, we do touch upon it a little bit in the movie, but the virus only affects men. So if you're not treated in a certain amount of time, you turn into a zombie. So you can either be put down or, put to work away. So, yeah.
Very cool. And that one is Till Death Do We Rot.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And let's see. I know we've got an image of that. it's available probably in a lot of places. I don't know, or is it maybe it's on YouTube?
So the short film is on YouTube.
Cool.
I do self-distribute a lot of our films. We do have like one-off, like limited edition, like runs and stuff. But all of our films are available through our website, Kunaki. There's great printing on demand. But that one is available on Amazon. It is streaming on Vimeo on demand.
Oh, cool.
And it is going to be on a new up-and-coming streaming for independent horror films. So.
Very cool. Can we take a minute and talk about your heritage?
Sure.
You mentioned to me you were born in Sarajevo.
I was. Yep. 87.
Yeah, and then when you're 6 or 7 years old, the siege, the war starts, and lasts for a few years. And as a young, impressionable child, you're in a city that is just being devastated, right?
Yeah. Well, it's actually the longest siege in modern military history. It actually lasted for 1,500 days. That it roughly translates just under 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things. Like, I mean, I don't dwell on it too much, but it's like one of those things. I did lose a lot of my, like formative years. I mean, the war started when I was just turned 5, and it went on until I was just about 8.5. And a lot of my childhood was brought up in basements, studying under candlelight, dodging snipers on the way to school and stuff. So it's like I didn't have as normal of a childhood like a 6 or 7 year old would, today or in a not a war-torn country. So, but yeah, it was, it was a very sad event, actually. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the break of Yugoslavia, but Sarajevo was a host to 1984 Winter Olympics.
Of course.
So a lot of the venues there that were used, like for ceremonies, for sporting events back in '84, a lot of them burned down, and a lot of them were used, like for, like prisons, for, like for camps, and so on and so forth. So.
Well, I don't know what to say except, salute to you, and I hope you've had a chance to kind of circle back and kind of have a childhood, after the war ended, either there or in America when you came over here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, my parents and my family did the best they could, post-war, but like when you're recovering from a completely torn down infrastructure, it's kind of hard to have things that you have, like in a regular functioning country. I mean, Bosnia is a beautiful country, just like even 20 years after the war, like you're still recovering.
Yep.
But, I came to the U.S. when I was 13, I'm sorry. That was 2002. And, it was, I mean, this country gave me, as imperfect this country is with everything that's going on today, I mean, I'm very grateful because this country gave me everything that my home country couldn't. So I'm very grateful. And, I did end up having a childhood. I'm a big kid right now. I'm enjoying all the things that I'm supposed to be enjoying at 32. So. Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you're a big kid now.
Yep.
And I'm glad part of having fun in your life is making exploitation, gore-filled, bloody, violent movies.
Absolutely.
I mean, Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute, and then there's a second one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Same title, Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute, Demonatrix.
Demonatrix.
Yep.
Demonatrix.
Yep.
Okay, so look, Lily, fill us in. I saw a lot of comments here coming up, so let me know what's going on. RAH Stitches, we're getting to you shortly. We're going to talk about all your gigs coming up in 2 weekends, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I want to hear about your trip to Houston. All right, Lily, what do you got?
See, we have a lot of shout outs to RAH. Everybody loves you.
We love you, RAH.
Eddie's watching me on TV.
Yeah, go ahead and say a few more things because he'll recognize your voice, and then we want someone to send us that picture in the chat room. Master's voice.
Hi, Eddie. Sorry, I was gone all weekend.
Bass guitar rager. Hey, maybe we can touch base also on Mia Wallace and kind of some of her updates too. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, Emir.
Yep.
I would like to. Did you direct that? You kind of constructed that video by Gra?
Yes.
Okay.
So long story short, I've been following Raw for quite some time now, and wanted to use one of their songs from the ending album.
Yeah.
Hellfire Part 3. Probably mispronouncing that because it's Swedish. But reached out to them, who they're all super nice guys and very approachable, very responsive. So I was commenting through their page, and I got in touch with their drummer. And they were like, yeah, go ahead, use the music. And the album that I wanted to use it from is actually with their old label. So I'm like, I do what every responsible person does. I reached out to the label, but 15 emails later, I'm like, I'm not getting a response. And I'm like, well, I really want to use their music in my movie. So I kept reaching out to them, and I kind of get in touch with all of them. So I'm speaking with their drummer, their bassist, and head writer themselves.
Yeah.
So we kind of got to the whole thing, and it was like, hey, it would be a really cool idea if you kind of use your footage to kind of edit it in and do like an official video for Boston, which is from their last album, which is also the title track. And I edited that together, and it kind of serves like a double purpose, a little promo for me, a little promo for them. So
yep.
I think it's working out great. It's a great partnership.
All right, so before we bring up Gra Vossen, what movie is it? Holland Road is the movie? Okay, and we'll talk more about Holland Road. So Holland Road Massacre, the Pigman story. Do I have it right?
The Legend of Pigman.
Legend of Pigman, yeah. All right, so in upstate New York, there's a violent man who is a pig who kills people.
Ooh.
The legend has it. And so he made a whole movie called Holland Road Massacre, The Legend of Pigman. But also used some of that footage for a video for Gra. And let me just preface this. Helge Matter from Gra is the lead singer of Dark Funeral. Yes, he is their new lead singer. He has his own side band called Gra, G-R-A, and they're equally as intense Swedish black metal. So we are going to hear that song Gra and see the video that he constructed for the band using footage from Holland Road Massacre, Legend of Pigman. So let's do it. All right, Emir, we're gonna click on this video now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, are some of the songs like "Immortal," where they have that acoustic break in it, Amir?
Yeah. So
I'm sorry we cut that off early, but we want to show your others too. So.
Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like RAH, because like you literally, I mean, I don't want to say all because I'm a huge fan of black metal and any other extreme metal genre, but one thing that really separates RAH is because they really have what I consider heartfelt, epic instrumentals. There's a lot of melody. I think a lot of their songs are melody driven. And Vasen, in this case, has 2 breaks, one in the middle and one at the end, that's very acoustic. So that's one of my favorite things about RAH. So. Cool.
Yes. All hails to RAH. Hey, next, let's talk about Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute. Before we show the video, we're going to show a couple minutes of it. Lily, anything new? Do we have any prostitute comments? I mean, there's got to be some.
I mean, not so far.
Not so far. Okay.
But we have a lot of people really like that video. Saul really likes it. So.
All right.
Very good. Very good.
And really, let's throw this question out there for anyone watching and comment in the chat room. Have you been the victim of a homicidal prostitute? We just are curious.
Yes. Well, I ran her over accidentally.
Oh no.
Well, all right. Was it for a movie scene for EMIR SKALONJA?
She tried to get in my car, and
What?
Her nails got stuck under the door, and I floored it, and she was yelling. "Ah."
Was she after you?
Yes. I pulled up to park, but I didn't know. I parked in a spot, and this light shined on me. I didn't know that's a spot where you pick up prostitutes, and so she came to get my car.
Hey, Amir.
Yes.
Are there any scenes in the movie where you pull up and then someone shines a light at you and that's the signal?
There is not, but you know we are always looking to do a 3rd movie, so
Yeah.
there's an idea.
Okay, that storyline is not free. You had to talk to RAH off camera and work out something.
Sounds good. We'll get in touch.
I want her to make some money. All right, so Confessions. All right, a little backstory. What, or maybe you can kind of tell us, what is the motivation for her to be homicidal?
So it's the whole movie kind of started with like giving the power back to the females, where it's like kind of like spit on your grave.
I love a revenge film.
Yeah, so it is definitely a revenge film, but this girl, like, she literally just snaps like a routine visit to a guy's house, and you know they're like, she's kind of like showing herself off to him and stuff, and he kind of gets handsy with her, so she snaps, and that's where the whole thing spirals. So it's a pretty bloody revenge story.
Gotcha. All right. Very cool. And we have the trailer, so we're going to show at least a minute or 2 of this one, okay?
Sure.
I'm looking forward to this. Prostitute.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You're not going to be asking many questions. I mean, maybe occasionally, but it's mostly just me talking, right? Yeah, that's fun. Neighbors are so
EMIR Skalonya. Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute. I love that sound of a zipper unzipping.
Casey, the girl who plays the prostitute, she's, as you see in the movie, very violent, but in real life, Casey is probably like the furthest thing you can. I mean, she's probably the nicest person you'll ever meet. She's very soft-spoken, very like into arts and stuff, and kind of fits her character because she's very, very independent, strong young girl. So.
And what is the slogan for the movie? She drills her customers or something like that?
As I believe the poster says, as deep as the drill goes. She has one line in the movie. She's gonna play like throw like a cat's cradle. Like she loves like how deep the drill goes or something like that. So yeah. If I made the very interesting point, so we have a Facebook page for Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute.
All right.
We have our films, yeah. So now I did my best because you know how social media is and things are misconstrued like terribly, especially as of late.
Oh, but, gotcha. Yes.
There's trailers. There's a link to the trailers, the music, the links to buy the movies. However, our inbox is filled. I kid you not. Our inbox is filled with messages of people asking us for services. Some people legitimately think that we are a legitimate ask for service. And I cannot. So I have fun with these people. Like I'll egg them on and stuff. I'm like, a lot of it is like in broken English and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so are you looking for a homicidal prostitute? Are you okay if they bring a shotgun to your house and stuff? So like we'll go on and on and on. But I'm like, I think I did a pretty good job noting that this is in fact a film page.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how people miss it, but I like at least once a week I deal with these people like wanting prostitutes sent to their house. So, yeah.
Good one. All right. Now, is there a Facebook page for a Wretched Cunt?
So there was. However, Facebook wouldn't actually let us spell the word out. C-U-N-T, so we had to spell it as K-U-N-T. But
okay.
All the content on it, like the trailer which we took down, the links and everything just kept being recorded and blocked. So I'm like, we're just gonna take the page. So it's a lot of it's shared on our Foxtrot Productions page on Facebook. All
right.
Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I think we can show a couple of minutes of Wretched Cunt. And clarification, it is a film made by EMIR. Is that all right, EMIR? Can we show a little bit of that?
Yeah, absolutely. The girl who does all of my special effects, she's my partner in film, Crystal Shank. She plays the girl in the second Confessions and in Wretched Cunt. She's fantastic. Like her special effects makeup is just on point.
Good. Okay. So, well, all right. Before we jump to it, what's a little about the story?
Again, it's one of those. So I'm not gonna say it's so much as a revenge, but it's again a girl taking her life back into her hands. But it's more of a supernatural.
Okay.
There are two characters. There's Death and Devil that kind of like egg her on to do these things. Which, you know, it could be, you know, misconstrued as bad. However, like she's doing bad things to bad people. So it's like without them, she's kind of nothing. So yeah.
Keep us up to date on any comments here, Lily.
Yeah, sure thing.
All right. Yes. All right. So we're going to jump to it if Jason is ready. Our wonderful engineer is Jason Stark of Stark Enterprises.
sorry, Jax.
It's a fucking good difference to me. Could use a hit right now.
I don't wanna.
Come on. You want one?
What?
That is some moody, eerie piano, so we know something bad is going to happen. The
Yeah.
title of that film, it's a short film called Wretched Cunt, made by EMIR SKALONJA, and we are glad you are our guest today, EMIR.
Happy to be here.
Heck yeah. Now, let's jump to Anthropocene. Anthropocene.
Yep, Anthropocene.
Anthropocene. Okay. All right.
It's a handful. Everybody asks me about that one.
No. I was just messing. I'm sorry, man. Hey, before I forget, I have to say a happy birthday to Shelby McKnight, who was a past helper on this show right here in this studio. So, happy birthday, Shelby! It's March 1st, and it is her 28th birthday. So, shout out to Shelby. All right, Anthropocene is we have an Indiegogo page, and is this is kind of your current project that is in consuming your life?
It is. It's actually a very long project, and it was filmed. Well, it started to be filmed at the same time as the Holland Road Massacre. It's still being filmed, and it's going to be filmed through April and May. It's one, aside from extreme metal music and horror, one thing that I'm really passionate about is environmentalist issues, animals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So climate change is one of the hot topics with me. Huge fan of cattle decapitation. That's a lot of the film has been influenced. The title and a few lines in the script have been influenced by their music, their song titles and lyrics. It's a survival horror film about a single girl who treks. So the entire film focuses on one girl who treks literally across the state of New York in search of water and food. She actually, what she believes is she has one last bottle of water left, which we are led to believe that it is the last drinkable bottle in any vicinity of her. So it's kind of like a movie about what extreme climate shifts when famine ensues and like governments collapse, like how that affects the society.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like doing like a gigantic, all guns blazing military type of deal, like I just focus on one person.
Can you see us?
Yep, I can see you.
That is our drone cam. All right, here's the Indiegogo page, Anthropocene, and all right. So look, guys, this is a new genre of horror. It's climate change horror. Climate change.
I can get into that.
Right. I mean, if we keep going down the path we are, this could be reality.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the decay of civilization because there is no clean water, or because there are oceans overflowing our cities, or what have you. But the genre is climate change horror, and I like this. So tell us what you're after, what you're looking for with the Indiegogo.
So Weird Fox right here, my partner Crystal and Jacob, we're mostly self-sufficient. As you see, like we do a lot of most of our films and effects are do-it-yourself. So we're kind of self-sufficient when it comes to that. Like we put things out of our own pocket, we create things on the go. However, Anthropocene has many sections that are special effects CGI laden. Creativity, like doing yourself stuff, only takes you so far. So the Indiegogo is there to push us to create few things that we have to do for the movie to really bring out that apocalyptic feel. There are a few shots where like buildings are on fire. There's like deteriorating highways and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
which we have all set up. It's just like this still needs to be executed for the next month. So.
Gotcha. And am I to presume from this, normally you don't use that much CGI?
No, I've only used it a couple of times in one of my earlier films, The Plague, my wife is in. There are a few shots of burning buildings, headshots. Usually, like when we have action shots, like with like bullets going to the head and stuff, like blood splatters, we'll use CGI, but that's not it.
Okay, yeah. All right, very good. And that's so Indiegogo page, Anthropocene, and find it and contribute. This is something that EMIR makes and finishes films. He puts them together and actually releases them. So, yeah, and I like what you're saying, man, about the idea of the story of this.
Thank you.
I feel like we're inching closer to it right now. You know, I'm slightly freaked out over you're our czar. Yeah, you have to keep us safe. Yeah,
I try.
Our coronavirus czar is Lily Lurid. Where's the hand sanitizer? Just kidding. All right, so EMIR, man, we really appreciate you, and I'm so glad you survived the war, came to America, and started making some almost warlike, gory, bloody movies, and that's what we love here at Corpsepaint Show. And your fingers right up the alley of extreme metal as well. So I think you and I are long lost brothers.
Absolutely.
Man, let's stay in touch. What else? Hey, you've got the floor. What is the final thing that we need to touch on if we haven't yet, please, EMIR?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm actually continuing to work with GRAH. I'm not at liberty to share what, however, I can tell you that there is stuff coming. So I believe this is going to be a really long-lasting partnership that I have with these guys, which I'm really excited about because I love the band and the music and stuff. So there is something coming from me for GRAH. Just keep on the lookout, for our films and stuff. I appreciate all the support and the shares. It was great to be on the show. You guys seem awesome, and this is really a format that I'm comfortable with, and it's like it serves the indie underground community.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm honestly, for any aspiring filmmakers and stuff, like do-it-yourself people, like people come at you from every direction. There are detractors, there are people who are going to support you. Obviously, positives always outweigh the negatives in my eyes. Keep supporting the underground. Yes, indeed. I think that's where real passionate and heartfelt art comes from. Is from the underground, from independent filmmakers, those who are not controlled by dollars. Any last comments that we need to address to EMIR, Lily?
Let's see, we have a lot of people that are saying hi to EMIR and shouting him out. Let's see, Kristen. Kristen Zava says hello, and everybody loves you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Hey, EMIR, so let's stay in touch, man, and especially if you find out that GRAH is going to be touring in America, I want to be like the second or third person you tell, okay?
It's my goal. That was one of the first things that the drummer and I started talking about. I really, really am doing everything in my power to somehow help them get over here. As you know, the visas and the current climate is really not that favorable for indie bands.
No.
Coming over to the States. Hopefully that's going to change soon. So. Agreed.
Hey, much respect to you, and the Corpsepaint Show says thank you for being part of our show. We got a lot more to talk about here, but we're going to say adios to you, EMIR SKALONJA. Look for his movies, Till Death Do We Rot. We also talked about his GRAH video, Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute, Wretched Cunt, Holland Road Massacre, The Legend of Pigman, and the Indiegogo for Anthropocene. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Find it. EMIR, we love you, brother, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Anthropocene. Very good. Yeah. Hey, welcome back. I'm glad you're in town.
Oh, thank you.
RAH Stitches. Yes. Now, all right, big events coming up in less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
So talk to us first. Now, this is we got a flyer for, or maybe it's the event page for Deep Ellum Metal Fest. I think you're playing on Friday the 13th. What?
Saturday.
I got them wrong.
Yes.
Which
You gotta
one should we do first?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th at Gas Monkey, and it's called Freaker Small.
Yes.
Yes, and we're going to have a lot of cool vendors there, and it's a Corpsepaint show production, also sponsored by... I can tell this is yours because of the lipstick on it. So. Yes. No worries. So, all right, so that event is Freaker Small on Friday the 13th, and it's at Gas Monkey Live indoors. The band is Midnight Murder Show.
Correct.
Which fucking kicks ass. Perfect way to kick off that night and kick off that whole weekend. Friday the 13th weekend. Oh, there we go right there.
Oh, awesome.
Liquid Death, Gas Monkey Live, and Corpsepaint Show present Friday the 13th, Freakers Small. Tell us about the other bands as well. So after you, who hits the stage? So Midnight Murder Show is your badass band.
Right.
Who else?
And-
Who else is on that night?
On that night, All Hallows Eve. That's the one. You know, typo forever.
Forever. That's right.
And there's Kraustein, the Rammstein tribute band. They're awesome.
Yes, indeed.
And
Nine Inch Nails,
the Nine Inch Nails,
Marilyn Manson,
Marilyn Manson, everybody.
Tools
And the
is covering
Tools.
Tool.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are band nerds, and so yeah, what a night, right?
Yes.
Tickets? Does it say $5? I think they're 10 now.
They are?
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Go to that.
It
Go
says
to
$5.
$5.
go to that.
$5,
Well, go to that page and click on it and just make sure. But all right. So Mob Scene is covering Marilyn Manson, and Mr. Self Destruct is NIN,
Okay.
right? And then Tools, you guys, and everyone else on that bill. What a night,
Yes. It's an awesome way to spend Friday the 13th.
isn't it?
Yes.
So we're gonna have. It looks like we will have a tarot card reader.
Yes.
Are we gonna have like a full moon or something? Something will be celestial will be happening.
It's going to be Friday the 13th. That's enough.
So I did click on that link, Satan,
Yeah.
and it is $5 for
Woo!
general admission.
Oh yeah,
$5.
still $5. So look, Friday the 13th, Lily Lurid. You don't need any more tattoos. Instead, you come out to Gas Monkey Live and and support all the metal fans. And we're presenting. Yeah,
Yeah, we are.
we're presenting. The tall one in the crowd will be her. All right, so that's Friday the 13th. Then what else is going on, Ra?
And then on Saturday is Metal Fest, Deep Ellum Metal Fest. And it's like 3 or 4 different venues, $10, like so many bands. It's Saturday, Sunday. And we're playing at Wits End, like 10 o'clock
On Saturday.
on Saturday.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, like 9:55, something like that, right?
Right.
Yeah, 2 days, over 40 metal bands, and I think that one price gets you all venues, all bands.
Yes, that's correct.
Very cool. Well, all right. So it says March 13th there, but really
It's 13th, 14th, and 15th. See, like at the right
Gotcha.
there? Yeah. So,
gotcha. Okay. So some bands are playing on Friday night,
yes.
but really you need to be out at Gas Monkey.
Yes.
Come back to Deep Ellum on Saturday. Right. Am I right about that? You want to say Midnight Murder Show? You can see them Friday at Gas Monkey Live,
Yes.
or Saturday on
At Wits End.
what's that? Rooftop?
I believe it's inside.
Inside. All right.
Yes.
All right. Wits End on Saturday, and these. So Wits End is a venue right in the heart of Deep Ellum, Dallas, Texas. But tell us a little about the band. You know, for newbies, describe it, or any surprises that we're going to see, or kind of tell me a little about Midnight Murder Show.
Midnight Murder Show. It's, we're
Witch metal.
We've all
It's witch goth metal.
We've all played together for so long. Even Kevin from he was from Riverhead that joined us. We all used to go on tour together, so we know each other. We played with each other before. And then Stephanie comes in, and she's like badass and just shredding, and then it's like definitely witch metal. A bunch of people that came from hell, and we're here.
Rose from the depths of hell.
Yes.
To form Midnight Murder Show.
Yes.
And so, just for the record, did you color your hair blue?
My hair is still green, but it's see-through with the green screen. So I was like, coming on. I need a wig.
It's a very attractive wig on you.
Oh, thank you.
And I know. And so anything in this studio, anything green, you just see right through it.
Yes.
So, yeah.
There's like a part on my jacket that you can see through. I think I saw it.
The green hole?
Yeah,
right
the
there.
green hole. I got shot.
Didn't we talk about you wearing all green once? And it would just be a floating head?
Yeah.
I still think we should do that.
Yeah, that's finding something to wear in the trunk of my car on the way up here, coming from Houston, like, It's like, I think I can make it.
Man, I'm glad you did. I really appreciate you, Ra. I really appreciate you. I really do. I really do. And I think you're a badass bassist on stage, and you just rage and... Hey, we talked about Mia Wallace, remember our wonderful guest, and... she apparently has gone through a lot lately and has been posting about that, but she's been appreciative of a Corpsepaint show for reaching out to her and for talking to her. And, it was a very, very good talk we had with her. And I appreciate you submitting the technical questions about actual, guitar she used and such.
Yes, like, I just relate to her so much. And it's like, when I was just like reading about her and like the same basses, inspiration by Peter, and it's just like, and then when reading what she went through with her bands and stuff, I was like, I feel you, sister.
Yes.
Like I just like wanted to hug her.
Well, hug her now. Maybe she's watching.
Okay.
Big hug from Mia Wallace. Mia Wallace. Love you, Mia. And, wouldn't it be great if just one day, she flies over to Dallas, pops in the studio. Come on.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
All right, I'm seeing some hearts and all kinds of stuff. So the lovely Lily Lurid, bring us up to date, please.
Yeah, we got some more shout outs to Raw, lots of heart emojis.
Good. All right, good.
Pretty much.
A lot of hearts for you. Are you looking at it too?
Yes, I'm looking at it, and I misread one of them. That's why I started laughing. I thought it said poop, but
That's what I read too.
What did it say?
Goop.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, oh.
I apologize for messing up your name at the top of the show. You are in my heart, and you are a wonderful person, and I deeply apologize for that. I love you, RAH STITCHEZ. I love you. Hey, all right. I want to tell you what I did today. I went to OnlyFans, and OnlyFans.com/Lily Lurid, and joined. And you guys should consider joining because there are a lot of benefits from this. And so if you want, Lily, may I say it? Adult content of our co-host, then you go to OnlyFans.com/Lily Lurid. And sign up, and you can do it like for 1 month. You can do it for 2 months. It's not going to like steal your money. Just sign up once, whatever you want to do. But it provides a lot of visual wonderfulness from our great co-host Lily. I freaking love it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. I just wanted to tell you that. Jason, when are you going to check it out? You need to do that. So, yeah. What is that? So, look, we can go to your Instagram, right? Go to your Instagram.
Absolutely.
So, I don't know if Jason can do this quick, but on your Instagram, you've got a link there that has all kinds of cool stuff on where to find more about Lily Lurid, the lovely Lily Lurid.
Absolutely, thank you.
And we know also that you sell human remains.
That I do. That I do.
All right, so look, there's your IG. Now, there's a link there that says Linktree with a dot in there, / Lily Lurid. And if we open that, there we go.
That is going to be all of my social medias, links to the show, as well as OnlyFans.
And if you click on past episodes, there we go, OnlyFans. And right there you can subscribe, and then past episodes is a Corpsepaint show past episodes. So just a heads up, and Ra, you know this. Look, we want you to elevate your life. Yeah, right there. All of our shows since late 2016 are there, and they're all brilliant. And we've had some wonderful guests in the past.
Yes.
Like
We certainly have.
Mick Box, like Bruce Campbell, like all kinds of metalheads, like Heliometer from Gra. And, proud to have the lead singer of Dark Funeral on our show. And many other extreme metal bands. You remember when we had dinner with 1349?
Yes.
Acheron?
That was amazing.
Did I surprise you?
Yes, you did.
There are some people we love and appreciate, and maybe not quite as much as lovely Lily Lurid, because I really appreciate you being here, Lily.
Thank you.
But man, way up there is Richard Nettleton, as a wonderful supporter of the show, and I just want to say a shout out to him. We already said happy birthday to Shelby McKnight. Appreciate her. I want everyone to remember that RAH Stitches has 2 wonderful gigs coming up. March 13th and 14th, and in Dallas, Texas, and in Deep Ellum. So that's freaking just awesome. Midnight Murder Show. Midnight Murder Show. And I'll never forget you describing how once you got your new car, you were able to play the songs, Bluetooth into the car stereo, and then blast your own band music super loud, right?
Yes. Yes, that was pretty cool.
Freaking love it.
And I can Bluetooth all the way to Houston.
Okay, so when you're in Houston, you hang out with the tribute band that is called All Hallows Eve.
Correct.
Which is, of course, Typo Negative. And so did they play a gig that you attended? Or-
No, we went with the singer, Gary,
Yep.
and my friend Melissa. We went to see Reverend Horton Heat last night.
Okay.
Yeah. It was awesome. I got thrown down and stepped on in the pit.
Whoa!
Yes. At Reverend Horton Heat. It was brutal. And they were like, are you going to survive?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Are you okay? Look, are you okay, RAH Stitches?
Yes, I am.
All right. You're going to be fine for playing that bass?
Yes, definitely.
Good. I want it nice and loud.
Okay.
Don't mix that bass a little higher than everything else.
Heavy bass.
Vibrate the ground.
Yeah.
We like having fun at Gas Monkey Live, and Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, and they're a real partner of ours now, and we're producing more shows there. Let me highlight a couple of them, okay?
Okay.
We've got a flyer for a show coming up with his Carnifex and Three Teeth, which is in April. So this is a little bit down the road. But this is a big show, and I want everyone to check this out on their event, on the event page or Gas Monkey's website, and consider getting tickets now. It's Friday, April 10th. That's also a Friday night with also the Browning and Scold. A great show here. This is at Bar and Grill, so it will be outdoors. Usually nice weather in April. Carnifex and Three Teeth. We've got a couple other photos to show. And I don't mind if Jason just kind of scrolls through those of things coming up. I think it's Lily. Okay. Well, it's myself. So I am going to be a featured model at this freaking fashion show, a gothic fashion show.
Awesome.
Rod, did you know that?
No, I didn't know
Look at that. I think you took that picture.
Maybe
You
I
did. You did. Photo credit, RAH Stitches. Thank you, Ra. And so that was the photo they liked and wanted to use. And it's on April 19th. It's a Sunday. April 19th. Hot Noir, and this is produced by Angela Ryan.
Awesome.
Right, Lily?
That is correct.
Ooh.
You know we're saving the best for last.
Oh, of course.
So, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what they want to see. Featured model, Lily Lurid. So the Corpsepaint show will be representing. Of course, there's a lot of models there. They're all wonderful.
They
and
are.
so this will be at the church, RAH, and please put that on your calendar. So April 19th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go there quite often.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'll probably see you there tonight.
Yes.
Good. All right. And so that is, heck yeah. Produced by Angela Ryan. We appreciate her. Angela told me she's going to come on the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
in the next few weeks to talk about that event. We got to have her in March.
Yes.
We'll
Oh,
have
yes.
we'll have her in March to
Sweet.
talk about that event. Look, a lot of models, male and female. Great show. And so, who are you modeling for? What?
Oh, I don't want to say this wrong, Raven Hoover.
All right, cool.
I think.
Cool. And the one they're giving me, listen, RAH, is so they're creating costume for me, outfit for me from Hazmat. Well, they're the company that makes leather and studs for Alice Cooper.
Awesome.
Yes, that makes his outfit. So I'm looking
wow.
forward to wearing a real metal looking, leather jacket and.
So are they going to make extra long pants for your stilts?
No stilts.
Okay.
Just regular, yeah. That was a good question, though. Actually, I proposed that to them.
Okay.
And they're like, well, maybe next time.
Maybe with fire.
Okay. What else is coming up? This Saturday is Overkill. It's this Saturday. So you can go to this and go to all of your shows, Ron.
Yeah.
This one is on March 7th. Overkill with Ex Hoarder and Hydroform. Now, that's Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. It's coming up this Saturday. It's March 7th. So, heck yeah, keep that in mind. Overkill, every record, brilliant, right?
Yes, definitely.
What a band. Woo. So I definitely want to highlight that one as well. What else? What else have we forgotten? Did we talk about how to find adult content? Did we? Did we mention that?
We might have.
Possibly. Okay. Did I mention onlyfans.com/Lily Lurid? Did I say that?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I think we all know, yes.
Well, all right. If you want some great effing content, this is my point. Go to onlyfans.com, find Lily Lurid, and spend a few dollars. It is well worth. Jason, I know what you're doing after this show.
Doing it right now. What are you talking about?
RAH Stitches, love you so much, man. You came straight from Houston over here, and we appreciate it. We really do. Really do. You know you're part of us. You're part of this show.
Awesome.
And you're
Thank
welcome
you
back
for-
anytime.
Okay.
Really, anytime. And especially anything to promote Midnight Murder Show.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
All right, and so Lily, what's up? Any other comments?
Let's see. We have a lot of comments, but nothing to add to the conversation, unfortunately.
Like people talking amongst
Back and
themselves?
forth.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. All right, good. We appreciate everyone who watches the show, and you can support us financially if you go to our website, which is corpsepaint.net, and you find the sponsor tab. And if you have $1 and want to contribute, it connects you right to our PayPal. So yeah, right there, sponsor Corpsepaint is a little tab, and so all that means is hey, you can donate. Quick heads up, I'm going to be DJing. I am going to be DJing on Tuesday night at Beauty Bar.
Awesome.
Yeah, starting at 10 p.m. That's in the heart of Deep Ellum on Main Street. Keep that in mind. All right, we're very glad. Did we touch all bases?
My roommate says she's going to go check her out. Because damn.
Right? So here's the thing, and I love you, Lily Lurid, the lovely Lily Lurid. Whenever we do the hover cam, the drone cam. So this is what Lily does. She pulls her hair back. Yeah, like. I love when you do that. People go crazy over you and your long hair and your eyes and everything. So we're glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And you know what?
Every
We're
week.
representing at Hot Noir.
We are. I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right. Hey, a lot more coming up from this show. We have wonderful future guests, but you can watch all of the past ones free at our YouTube channel, which is just Corpsepaint Show. We're glad that you are part of us, and we hope you get what you deserve. Any last comments, guys, that we need to say? Support Midnight Murder Show. Support Mia Wallace and support Lily Lurid.
Thank you.
This show is produced by Ziggy Becker and myself, and engineered by Jason Stark, the wonderful dude over there who we keep hopping the whole show, and from Stark Enterprises. Thank you very much to EMIR SKALONJA and Lily Lurid and RAH STITCHEZ. We love you. Adios, guys. We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.